That's money, yo. Hey, this is Chef Bevin. Today we're gonna make Chateaubriand with an Asian twist. Let's get started. We're gonna start with beef tenderloin that's been marinated with green onions, ginger, garlic, soy, rice wine, sesame oil. So right now we're gonna get our pan hot, and then you gotta get butter in your hot pan. I will not put any meat into this hot pan until I start to see it bubble. Once you start seeing that bubbling butter, then you know that the pan is ready for you. I'm gonna pat my marinade off a little bit. Now the magic's happening. What we're doing is we're searing our marinade into our beef tenderloin. So when we're searing right now, we're sucking all that marinade into the outside of the meat. Once we've seared all sides, we're gonna put it in the oven about 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll let it rest. So on the outside, we'll have a lovely Asian note, but in the center, it'll be that pure beef tenderloin flavor. All right, parsnip puree, let's do it. So right here we have a hot pan. Some parsnips in there, some heavy cream, ginger. The secret to a really nice parsnip puree is to not overboil it. We want to go soft boil for about 45 minutes. What we're looking for here is the consistency and texture of mashed potatoes. Now we're gonna do a shiitake mushroom fricassee. So of course, we're gonna start off with some butter. So next we'll go with some fresh shiitake mushrooms, right into the butter. We're gonna hit it with some fresh garlic, ginger, and green onion. What we're looking for is a little caramelization on the mushrooms. And then we're gonna deglaze with red wine. I like using Cabernet with this dish because Cabernet pairs very nicely with filet. So what we're looking for right now is the reduction on the outside of the pan. You'll see that your deeper bubbles will be on the outside. A lot of times you'll see this hue back here. That's because you're reducing at a higher rate here than you are down here. So what we'll do is we'll wait for down here to start matching up here, and then we'll hit it with the beef stock, which is our next process. Here we go, very nice. Now again, we're gonna let this reduce. Second round of reduction. I just want to add some butter at the end for a nice little sheen. This butter is going to smooth out the flavor pairing of the red wine and the beef stock. It's also going to add a really nice glazy sheen. Now we're going to get started with fried parsnip chips. You want to slice them nice and thin and fry them just like potato chips. You don't want to over fry them because then they don't look too good and they're just not as fun. Chateaubriand is cooked whole as a whole log and then sliced as individual pieces. So as you can see, it came out to a perfect mid-rare. Soft, warm center, seared hard on the outside. Now we're ready to be plated. We're gonna do our parsnip puree on the plate. We're gonna do a little spoon. I call them schmears. I don't know what a better technical term would be. You can take your meat, we'll give them 4 little pieces, right in a nice little angle. We'll get our fricassee, which is kind of a combination of our vegetable and our sauce. Now we're gonna go with some bull's blood, microgreens, a little garnish action. We have our lovely parsnip chips that we made. Make them stand up is always fun. People wonder how you did that. Let's eat it. For me, I like to get my starch, my sauce, my meat, everything in the same bite. I love parsnip chips, dude. It's crunchy, salty with a little hint of ginger. I can taste all the Asian flavors coming together, but it has the classic mouthfeel of the traditional Chateaubriand from